Hey guys, Alan Kavorkov here from BeTheClaw.com, and in this video I'd like to continue introducing you to my new Greyhound crane. Last time I had treasure boxes and some other jewelry type of items in there, and this time I have people have asked me to demonstrate how it works with Plush. I have to say that it's going to be a little bit more challenging than some of the other videos that you may have seen of people playing at home, because they generally have the claw relatively strong. In this machine, one of the previous owners had replaced the adjustable knob with a fixed resistor, and it's a little bit more conservative, so the claw isn't nearly as strong as this crane is generally capable of. It's at the same time, it is very realistic. It's pretty much the same as what you would normally find in cranes when you go to play in stores and arcades. So it's definitely capable of winning things, even some heavier items, but you have to grab it just right, and that's what I'm going to try to demonstrate. So I freshly stocked the machine, so let's see how it works out in 50 plays.
Alright guys, I have 50 plays in this machine, so I'm going to see what I can win. As I mentioned earlier, the claw is pretty weak. I'm going for the blue monkey right now because it seems to be the easiest at this point. The claw is pretty weak, but it's very realistic. It's very similar to how the Sugarloaf machine is set up, and it's definitely possible to win stuff. You just have to get a good grab either all around the prize, or it has to have a nice big chin to grab around. As you can see here, yeah, the monkey is, I think that should stay, yep. Yeah, I'm going to try for that lime looking koala bear, but it's a little too close to the back. I'm going to try one more time and see if the claw spins any better this time. Nope. Yeah, I think what I'm going to try doing down the road is have another set of claw fingers from a larger Sugarloaf machine for bigger plush, so that will allow me to demonstrate some of the larger toy house type of prizes, larger stuffed animals. So I'm trying for the little pink bunny that's back there. It should be pretty light. The heaviest, if the head is the biggest, heaviest part, then that might actually be gettable. If the bottom is heavier, then that might be more difficult. So here, yep, and it looks like we got it. I'll try for that red case that's in the corner. It's like a little carrying case with a guinea pig inside. It has a handle, which might make it easier to win, because it's kind of like the Sugarloaf tape that helps win stuff. I kind of moved it out of a little bit, and it's now right up against the glass, so I'm not sure that's going to work. So let's do the duck. You know, it's amazing. Sometimes you think something is so small or easy, it ends up to slip right through. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes what's going to be easy to win and what's not. The claw has the strongest grip when it's as closed as possible. So if something has thin legs, or sometimes you see people winning by the tags, that's when, if you have trouble gripping by the larger portion of the toy, then sometimes you can actually win something by the foot or by the tag or whatever, because the claw is as closed as it can get, and that's when it actually grips the strongest, because it takes more force to open it up than when it's about halfway closed. Let's try for that dog again. Yeah, I think that's going to give me some trouble. I'll be lucky if I can get 10 out of the 50 plays that I have. I think we won like 2 or 3 so far. see now. There's. I was gonna go for that bear, but I missed it. The white bear. Let's see if I can get the yellow duck-looking thing. You can tell that's not a licensed thing. Maybe. No. Let's do a little trick. Drop it right over the edge of the price chute. See if we can. Yep. I don't like doing that, but even the claw spazzed out a little bit there. Alright. Let's try for that duck again. Although I missed it. That little blue-looking butterfly or whatever the heck that is right next to the duck. I'm trying to get that because it'll make some room around the duck. Might make it easier, but just the way the thing is shaped makes it a little bit more challenging. Trying for the camel that's right next to the blue butterfly looking thing. I was hoping to win the camel, pull the camel out by the head, but it's a beanie type of a thing. So with beanies you pretty much have to grab around the whole thing because they tend to be heavier, bottom heavy. Let's try again. I just keep missing it. Now you guys have to keep in mind too. This is a blah. Can't talk. This is an up and across machine, so you know I don't have nearly as much control over where the claw drops. You know I just kind of have to estimate, and so it's definitely harder to play these machines. Part of the reason that it's going to be the ratio of my wins is going to be pretty low here. Typically up and across machines are the older kind and with claws that aren't as weak since they know they're harder to play, but this one is kind of, I don't want to say the best of both worlds, but it's more challenging than your average game. The claw is as weak as the joystick games, but it's an up and across, so it's kind of a double the challenge. But I don't mind it. I mean, I like when it's harder to play when it's my own machine. If I don't have to spend the money to play as many times as it takes to win something. Trying for that white bear again. It's just being a pain. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to win this guy. Stay. Yep. Almost. Barely made it. Barely made it. Now let's see. There's another brown bear that was right under it. Well, he looks gettable. Let's see if we can. Yeah, trying to win Plush with a jewelry claw is a little harder because it doesn't open quite as much. Although that is on the Greyhound machine, at least it is adjustable. I can easily adjust how big the claw opens by turning a little plate that's right above the claw fingers. But I set it up this way because I like the jewelry cranes and I had jewelry in there initially. So, and again, that also makes it a little bit more challenging, and I kind of like that. So let's see if we can get that lime koala bear again. I think this should be it. Finally. Yep. Let's try for that red dog again. Maybe. I'm determined. I think I'll try to. I'll see if I can win it because it's not big and it's not terribly heavy, so I should be able to. We have 14 plays left, so. I'll try for the red bear now. See if I can move him out of the way first. Maybe. Yeah, that was easy. And go back to the red one. Red dog. And missed him. Well, sort of. One more time. Come on. Stay. Yes. And this thing shakes just as much as the jewelry crane, or any crane at Walmart. The Sugarloaf machines, they shake pretty violently when they get to the very top. So if you don't have a perfect grab, most of the stuff falls out at that point. So that's another thing that adds to the challenge of the whole thing. Let's see if I can get that white bear with blue ears. It's a little heavier though. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it by the head. Yeah, I think we might. Jeez. Alright. Well, let's try again, because this guy should be gettable at some point. I mean, I can't imagine I'm going to be having that much trouble, because he's not a beanie, he's just a regular stuffed animal and should be pretty light. But I think we're running out of plays here, so I don't know how much more luck. I have 6 plays left. Come on, I think you got it. Yes, I think that's it. Perfect grab. Alright, 5 more. See if I can get there's a pink bear that's right in front of the Bert. Okay, I'm changing my tactics and go for something else. See if there's anything else gettable. I have 3 plays left, so I'm just kind of trying different things to see if there's easier items, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, everything else doesn't look quite as gettable. So 2 more tries and there's a pink bear, or actually a duck. Definitely not a licensed thing. It's kind of weird looking striped duck. Well, we have 9 so far, so that's that's close to my original estimate. 9 out of 50, unless I can get one more on the last try. Let's see. That duck probably not. Yeah, that's it, guys. 9 out of 50.
Well, that's a wrap. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, as always. I want to give a shout out to Benito243. I apologize for misspelling his name in the last giveaway. I had an extra R in there, so it's spelled Benito. So my apologies to Benito243. All right, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.